Hey guys! Woohoo! The usual start. Woohoo! Let's put a little bit something over the window since there's a miraculous light phenomenon called sun hitting my eyes. Let's see. Are we gonna have people listening the message from the owl? The wonderful, beautiful bird. I'm 5 minutes early for no particular reason. Just wanted to jump on live since there's so many things to do. I'm been crazy busy here running the office since Ingela's doing something else interesting, and so I thought that I'll jump in. Hello everybody, great to see you guys here. This is the book that I wrote 2011. Since I'm telling you the beginning, since it's not translated in English, I'm gonna be reading you a little bit something from it. And today's message comes from the owl, the bird, and it's not that long, so maybe we can discuss a little bit afterwards and see what goes on. But it's somewhere like in the middle of the book, and I just chose owl since the message is interesting, and I've been reading from a deer and from my past horse Layla, so it's interesting to have something completely totally different. So like in next couple of days I'm probably going to be reading from the frog or from the snake or something, so you get an idea that you can communicate absolutely with any kind of animal possibly you can imagine. You can talk to like anything. The weirdest thing that I've asked to communicate is could I do a communication with the bacteria? That I declined. I didn't do that, but yeah, it was interesting. So I didn't think that I just didn't. It sounded weird. So anyway, here goes the message from the owl. Let's see what he's got to say. And it goes. First, humans, darlings, thank you for letting me be part of your important job that you're doing. I've been following with huge interest with everything, how things are gonna go. I think this is at the time when I was writing the book that all the animals that I was talking to, they were following and seeing where everything's gonna go. And then he says it's gonna be affecting people's consciousness very much, the work that we're doing. I'm looking at you people, and I have to say that you have much more to give than you ever can imagine. So now he's saying that we have a lot to give, meaning we have a lot to give to humanity and nature and animals and all. You have forgotten how big of your consciousness actually is, which I completely agree. Our consciousness is so huge and so wide and so great, and even the owl says here, we have forgotten how big of our understanding and consciousness is. There are a lot of creatures that have gone completely hidden since they are afraid that people are going to do something bad for them. I am a little bit worried about us animals, that our living habitat is getting smaller and smaller all the time. On the other hand, I know that it's gonna change also. Very difficult about this thing is that all the change that is happening to all of us is caused by human beings. And he says, if you guys, people, human, don't change your direction in the world, we animals are gonna get a lot of space to live in. Did you get that? If we are not changing what we are doing, they're gonna be getting all the space. So there's not gonna be any people. They're gonna be just animals and nature and the perfect circle of life. And then he says, we are not destroying our habitat the same speed as you people are doing. I would say that you people go always one step too far in your actions. Nothing is ever enough for you. You're trying to influence ecology and ecosystem in that kind of a speed that no system in the whole wide world can ever keep up with that. I wish that you think about these things before it's too late. Even though it would be too late, everything's still got a meaning. So whatever happens, animals and nature, they know whatever happens, everything happens for a reason. It's all good. I'm not gonna be feeling sorry for these things. I'm just sorry for, other beings that have chosen to be part of this also. He's like, I'm not worried about myself. I'm just a little bit sad about everybody that is part of this. And then he says, change is not gonna be easy, but you still have time to change everything for the better. You people, you have huge work ahead of you. You who are already doing work for the nature and for animals, meaning me and all of you guys watching, stop hating others. Stop talking bad for other people and other things. Stop talking bad for good cause. You understand what this means? It means that the owl says, you guys stop talking bad about other people that you see are causing damage to the nature or is doing something bad for the animals or to animals or other people or whatever. Just start concentrating on the good. Don't concentrate on the bad stuff. Even though you know that bad stuff is happening, just concentrate on the good and stop talking bad. And he says, the talking, the bad stuff and talking about other people and all that just takes things to the wrong direction. Love is the only thing that can change anything. Well, we know that there's only love and love only that can change anything. Forcing just makes bad stuff and evil stuff to get more power and more force. Consciousness is growing constantly in people's hearts. In every single one of you, there is a seed living inside of you that is good. You only need to give it a little water and it will grow. So this also we know. All of us, we are good. We are good in nature. There is always the good part inside of us. And he says, fight with the evil is never gonna be win with another evil. If you fight evil with evil, there's only gonna be more tears and sorrow and pain and loss. And it's like we see a war on drugs, war on cancer, war on this and war on that, and we should be fighting, or not even use the word fight, just for the good cause, just work for the good, work for health, work for safe world, and work for, all the good stuff. And then he says, shine your light, whoever wants to shine. Go to the darkest places. Those are the places where you are needed. People, human, you need more compassion in your life. Every once in a while I look at you people and I wonder where on earth all this meanness comes from within you people. I understand you though. There's a lot of pain that you need to silence inside of you. And then he says, there is no such pill from a pharmacy that you can get all that pain to go away. There's no such medication that you can get the pain to go away. When the time comes for you to transition to the other side, and you will see what you've done, all your own actions that you did in this life, you do want to come back to Earth again and do everything again, different way. Well, and then he says, you are going to be sad what you did in this life. You want to do things differently in the next life. It's going to help, but that's not everything. That's not the whole answer. And that's, there's questions. Let's see. There's questions that we've asked from the owl that, and he answered. Well, we asked one question. What is the meaning of an owl here on the planet? And he says, we owls, we are old and wise souls. We are in the background. We are silent. We influence things silently. We answer to you who have courage to ask us, and we show ourselves to those who have a big enough heart to see us, which is true. If you guys see an owl, it's a huge gift. It's like it's such an honor to see a bird like that. Our job here is to teach you to value and love silence. And also, with the silence, our job is also to teach you to love darkness. In the darkness, there is as much beauty as in light. And then I said to him while I was writing, you're a very beautiful bird. What do you think is beautiful? And he says, I think the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world is the safety or I can't find a better word, that I get from the darkness and the silence that it gives me. I move during the night and I watch the beauty that surrounds everything during the night. Everything looks different. All the shadows are even. Nature talks to each other and you can hear everything when the noise that human beings do is quieted down. In the darkness you can see very clearly if you just want to look. Darkness is opposite from the light, but it's absolutely equally important and as full of love than light. And during the night there is not much that happens. Everything that can ever do damage to the nature is always quiet, shut down, or not in use. So there you go. There's much more from the owl in the book, but I think that's enough for today. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Awesome. I love you guys. I enjoy so much talking to you, and I enjoy so much doing these live feeds, and I'm really happy that every single one of you come and listen. And there's our YouTube channel that I'm gonna put all these videos there. You can watch these things again. You can read my book in Finnish. Unfortunately, it's not translated in English, but I am going to write another one in English first, and then we can translate it also in Finnish. Otherwise, everything's good. Life is good. It's a beautiful fall weather outside. And I want to say I thank you. I love you, and good talking to you, and I will see you tomorrow again. Bye, guys.